How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Minecraft Dinosaurs episode. Today, we are going to focus on the Mammoth Steppe, like I had promised. We were gonna, we're gonna take a lot of these critters that lived in the Mammoth Steppe, like Megaloceros, the mammoth, of course, and potentially like Elasmotherium. We're gonna go ahead and cook those guys up, and then we're going to, then we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that. So for those of you who remember, or of course, did see the episode, there is this huge area over here that I want to utilize for the Mammoth Steppe environment. If you don't know what the Mammoth Steppe is, it was basically this giant, vast grassland that the mammoth and a lot of other Cenozoic creatures or Pleistocene creatures lived in. The whole idea is to kind of simulate that. It's like the sort of thing that you go on to take a tour, right? You could see them from a distance, we'll probably have some viewing, like, oh yeah, come here to see the mammoth herd. But for the most part, you're going to have to go into the tour to actually see it. And there it is. Beautiful, isn't it? Vast environment. You also have like these huge like ice caps up here that very nicely simulate a sort of ice age environment. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a huge enclosure, and this might take us a bit to finish, but I feel kind of confident that we could potentially do it today. I have enough fences, I have enough materials to make fences, so I feel like we can accomplish a lot. It is going to be fairly simple, this enclosure, because again, I'm just using fences that'll probably be around like 3 high or something like that. I want it to seem like they are just living in this environment. Obviously, I need to make sure I fill in caves and stuff like that so that they don't get, end up in very sticky situations. Like this, for example. I should probably make sure I completely avoid this. So I'll probably start building the fence right here. But right now, I just want to kind of get the perimeter figured out. Yeah, we'll make sure that we avoid like giant ravines or just giant caves in general like this. But so far, this is kind of what we have going. Already, it's a huge expanse. The first, like that side over there begins all the way down there where that cave was. And then it goes all the way over here and then up here. And then we're still going. I don't know how far I want to take this, but we could go decently far. I need to tame some horses. I don't think I have any saddles though, do I? At least not on me. And I couldn't craft saddles in this update. Maybe there's a mod out there where I can craft saddles. But I would like to tame some horses so that we could have some horses around here. Horses did live on the Mammoth Steppe. Bison also lived on the Mammoth Steppe. And the Alex's Mobs mod actually does include bison. So I would like to try to find some bison, put some name tags on them, and put them in here too. I wanted to look as close to the Mammoth Steppe as possible. Okay, so I think this hill... Yeah. I think this hill is probably a good place to call it. So we'll start heading in this direction, kind of closing the gap, and then we'll link it up with the other side. Raccoons also lived with mammoths. Could probably include some of you, like get some name tags and make sure that they stick around. That needs to be closed off though. Let's see. Let's go and link up with the other fence over here. Yeah, this is way more than enough space, and I can go and grab the many pieces of dirt I have. So here's where the other perimeter is. So I'll start heading in this direction, and then hopefully we can link up with that side over there. This is taking a lot of fence, though. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, I'm down to a stack and a half, basically. That's crazy. I crafted a lot of fence. I guess I'm going to have to craft way more fence than a lot. A lot is just not enough. And there's the other fence. Okay, this is huge. This is a lot of space, that's for sure. Okay, I need more fence posts. What I'm going to do is place down yet another waystone, right? And then we're going to name this the Mammoth Stew. Mammoth Steppe. And then we're going to go and we need more materials. Oh yeah, I also added to the house a little... Alan! How did you get up there? Like, genuinely, how did you get up there? Like, I didn't know I left anything. Oh, okay, I see how you got up here. I see. Well, now you're stuck up here, Alan. Hope you're happy with yourself, because you can't do this. Yeah, see? Told you. Yeah, I'll let you out. Don't worry. What happened to that dirt? What the fudge? There you go, Alan. All right. Yeah, no, I added to the house a little bit. I wanted more space. Still going at it. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we need to get more materials. And oh, the ichthyosaur has grown. Look at you. You're looking great. Loving your enclosure. I hope you are. I hope you are. But we need way more materials than we had before. That should be good. I hope. I have several stacks here. I also grabbed some dirt so I could start filling in some of those holes and caves and stuff. That way, none of our animals get killed. Where's the mammoth step? Am I blind? I am. There it is. Okay, so like this, for example, obviously this all needs to be filled in. Okay, we have a complete perimeter now. All that's left to do is to continue filling in all of the spots that need to be filled in, and I also want to raise it to be at least 3 high at any given point, or maybe even 2 high. 2 high might even be fine. I mean, obviously, mammoths won't be able to get out of this. Well, I don't even think the Megalosaurus would be able to get out of this. So I think the way that we have it now is actually pretty good. And again, this is a huge environment. So this is definitely, yeah, this definitely works. I am completely out of fences, but we got a pretty decent thing going on here. I want it to, like, really the goal is that I want it to look like we're trying our best to simulate the mammoth steppe environment. So we wanted to keep like the all of the human stuff to an absolute minimum. So using fence posts, you know, something that's made out of wood feels a little bit more natural, or feels like we're at the very least trying to match the mammoth steppe environment instead of like creating full-on walls. So we can have like a few mammoths just kind of like walking around in here. As the herd expands, because I want to put a lot of mammoths here, we can eventually expand this direction, you know, then just make it bigger, because that just makes sense, especially, you know, because the herd will probably expand. If I continue to get more and more DNA, we'll probably get more mammoths, we'll probably get more Elasmotheriums, more Megalosaurus, so there's more of a reason to expand it. But right now, from what we have, this is actually not a bad size. There's just so many caves all over the place that they could disappear into. Could also expand that direction too. Like we could even go into like the lavender field. Like that's not a big deal, you know. Having some flowers would look kind of sick. There's a lot of different areas that we can expand to. So that's why I really like this area, because you know, you just look at it and it's a pretty expansive area. Like we can pretty much use practically all of the space, you know. Right now, this is what we'll do, though. I don't want us to go too crazy just yet. But you know what time it is? Time to get more materials. Nice. I kind of like it, actually. I like how it's like this. I might try to make it even one day. I'm not gonna worry about that right now, but I might be able to level all of the fences out so that they're all, you know, pretty even, but it's not a big deal, honestly. So I just need to do the final preparations for our new arrivals, and then, you know, we could finish cooking up some mammoths and some Megalosaurus and some Elasmotheriums. It's gonna be really sick, guys. It's gonna be really sick. I'm really happy. Ah, jeez, it's gonna be like that, huh? Yeah. I actually have milk on me too. This is perfect. Are you guys just gonna be like like regulars here? As long as that stupid outpost up there is going to be there, you're just going to show up? I don't like it. All right, I'm just going to do like a final sweep for any caves or anything to make sure that we're good. Aha, like this cave right here. I think practically everything is good to go. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of animals that we can use as the surrogate, you know. So for now, I don't want them to have full access to the enclosure because they're going to be little babies. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to lure a few of these, like probably sheep, because there's sheep closer to me right now, into here, and then we'll use them as the surrogates, and then we will go ahead and, yeah, we'll go from there. We'll have some more Ice Age animals. Good thing I have wheat in here. Here, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Come on, sheepy. I want at least 3. I feel like 3 is a good number. Hey! Don't you forget about me. Come on. Thank you. That's 2 sheep right there. I can also, I saw a pig over there, and I do have carrots. We can bring the pig closer. Sweet. Okay, that's 3 animals. 3 animals should be enough for now. So let's go and finish cooking up that DNA, and then we'll get them back here. Okay, we have one mammoth embryo. Let's get two mammoth embryos, and then I need to go and make some more biogoo as well. We can also go and check on the Spinosaurus real quick while we're waiting for stuff to finish. He wouldn't have grown too much, or she. I actually haven't checked. They wouldn't have grown too terribly much because I haven't been around here. Age is still 0. So I definitely need to spend some time in the chunk to make sure that they grow, that she grows. We got a female Spinosaurus here. That's awesome. It's so cool. Yeah, I definitely need to spend some more time here. I'll go ahead and do that after we're done with like getting some of the mammoth steppe creatures into their enclosure. I'll just kind of, oh geez. I'll just kind of stand over here AFK for a little bit and let the Spinosaurus grow a bit. Okay, so I got 3 mammoths and we got 1 megalosaurus. I think I'm going to wait to do the megalosaurus for now until we have more. That way it's not just a single megalosaurus in there. We don't have to place everybody at the same time, you know. Even though I'm most excited for the megalosaurus. I just don't want like just one walking around without the rest of the megalosaurus group. But we do have three mammoths ready to go, and I'm very excited about that. The mammoths, of course, are going to be like the main part of this enclosure. Like, you know, hypothetically speaking, most everybody would be coming to this enclosure to see a mammoth. And bloop, bloop, and bloop. There we go. 3 mammoths ready to go. I can do one more check around here, and I'll show. I should get like a way for me to get in and out of here. You know, that might be a little bit important in case because I'm not going to use those teleporting things forever. Eventually, I'm going to make it so that I can only walk everywhere. So I should make it so that some things are a little bit more accessible. Oh, darn. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now we just wait and worry. We just caught another sheep. I was editing a TikTok and then a sheep just walked in right by me. I mean, that's fine. The more the merrier. And honestly, I can make a megalosaurus right now. Why not? We just got another sheep. Why not? Was it you? Are you the one who came in? Yes, you are. Okay. There we go. Megalosaurus on its way. We need to go and get more Cenozoic fossils, of course, because I want more than 1 megalosaurus in here. Megalosaurus are really cool deer. I'm very excited to have them. And our first mammoth is here, and I hear another one. All 3 mammoths are here. Let's go. Little baby mammoth walking around. Isn't that just adorable? I think it is, personally. Oh, that's awesome. So sweet. 3 mammoths. That's definitely a great start to the overall herd. And now we'll just wait for the megalosaurus. They're all just kind of walking around, eating all the grass, doing what mammoths do best. It's a nice little design, you know. I don't think that the little babies are too differentiated from the adults. Like, I think that the biggest difference is the fact that they don't have tusks. But it's still pretty good. You know, I can't wait to see them as adults. It's crazy how different the mammoths look nowadays from the way that they looked in the old fossils and archaeology days. Very different. The old one was definitely way more cartoony. This one is way closer to the real-life mammoth. The adult. Not so much the baby. At least not entirely. The babies do look quite a bit different from the adults. There it is! Yes! Our little deer! So we got 3 elephants and 1 deer. That's awesome. So sweet. Yeah, they're just going to hang out in here for a little bit until they're old enough to roam the rest of the enclosure. I kind of want to add some spruce trees back there. That way it'll be kind of like a forest that is on the outskirts of the rest of the, like the steppe, the mammoth steppe. I think that would look kind of cool. And then maybe we can even plant more, like some trees up there too. We might even do that. I think it might kind of like close it in nicely and make it look very much like the Ice Age. I think that'd be really sick. I'm very happy about the inclusion of these fellas, though. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and honestly, we got it done a little bit quicker. It's not completely done. I want this to be larger than it is right now, and again, we have the space for it. But for now, for the amount of animals that we have, oh, look at it! Look at the little fella. Just he was laying down for a minute. That was so cute. Let's see here. What all do we have? We have a male right here. We have a male right here. Then we have a male right here. Oh, 3 males. Dang it. Because I could have turned on breeding and we could have gotten a bigger herd. Ah, that's unfortunate. Dang it. What about you? We got a female here. So that means we're not going to get the huge antlers with that one. That's fine. But we definitely need to get more more Megalosaurus, because currently she is all alone. Nice animations, though. Really do like the animations. Okay, but before I end the episode, I'm going to go ahead and, stand AFK at the Spinosaurus exhibit. That way she can grow for a bit, and then we can finally let her out into the rest of the enclosure. So, BRB. Okay, you know what? I think that she is finally large enough to be let into the rest of the enclosure. I hope so, anyway. Yeah, she's probably fine. She's probably fine. It's probably fine. Straight to the water she goes. Oh, she does. Ooh. Okay, well, good thing I filled everything in. I did, right? Filled everything in. I didn't know that they actually dove in this mod. I guess that's good to know. Yeah, there was a cave over here that I filled in. It looks like, yeah. Oh, no. No. Oh, no, it's not a cave. Never mind. We're good. Okay, so yeah, that'll definitely make obviously in real life, I don't think Spinosaurus really had the capabilities to dive too well. Like, it probably didn't look like that. That certainly looks like a crocodilian. But I think that would probably make a little viewing area a little bit more justified. So what I'm thinking, what we'll do, is we'll just fill this all in with glass, and then there'll be a staircase that goes down, and then you can look at the Spinosaurus from the water, and then you can also look at it from the top up there. Yeah, good thing she has water, That is really quite crazy. Not too entirely accurate. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I need to breathe. Not too entirely accurate given what we currently know about Spinosaurus and what the evidence seems to support, but it's still pretty cool. It's still pretty fine. Oh, she can get out here. Oopsies. Better fix that. But okay, so yeah, so she's walking around. That's good. Creeper blew up right here. Don't worry about it. And before we end the episode, I'm going to show something else I was working on. I want to start getting a pathway over here so that we can have everything a little bit more connected in the park. So I started building it all the way over there. You can see the staircase already. It's pretty straightforward, really. Like, nothing too complicated here. Just regular stone brick that just goes all the way over there and just links up with exhibits that will be over there and exhibits that will be all the way over here as well. I ran out of stairs, but yeah, so I built a little bit of it. We're looking pretty good. Everything's looking a little bit more connected and quite awesome, if you ask me. Now, for the final piece de resistance, I want to look at the Mammoth Step enclosure from up there, because I think that'll be sick. There it is. Beautiful, isn't it? Especially with the render distance that doesn't go all the way over there. So I think if you have a nice overlook area over here in this general area, it will be pretty cool to see just a herd of mammoths potentially just all existing over there. Like, I think that'll be pretty awesome. And it looks pretty decent as a little enclosure as well. And by little enclosure, I mean literally the biggest enclosure that we have. Yeah, you can definitely see the outline over here, and that is pretty huge. That surpasses every other enclosure that we have so far, which it needs to. It needs to. We're going to have a herd of elephants in there. So it needs to be a decent size right now, and the more elephants we get in there, the larger it will become. But I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. I also want to give the elephants, the mammoths, mammoths are elephants for those of you who don't know. I want to give them the chance to actually grow, so I'm going to hang around here for a bit, but I'm going to end the episode right here. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I do appreciate you guys watching this series because I love doing this series. But until next time, have an awesome day.